This is Lord Mafka, aka Rogan Azarian, back at you with another video. And in today's video, I want to talk about there's nothing for men to be grateful for. Every day when you wake up as a man, you are constantly under pressure to do things that are considered acceptable. You have to have a certain social income. You have to act a certain way. You literally have to wear a facial mask as a lie to be someone that you're not, to be able to get through and navigate society. So men have nothing to be grateful for. Who the hell is grateful for the fact that they have to go home alone every day with no family? They have no type of affection in their life. They don't get anything met or have their desires come true in any way. So when people tell you to be grateful as a man for what others had to go through before you, such as the men who went to wars and had to go through all those difficulties, these are just ways for people to gaslight you. And that's all it is. People just gaslighting you, telling you, oh, you need to be more appreciative for the fact that you didn't have to go through this oppression, that oppression. When in reality, if anything, modern men are going through way more intimate oppression than any of these men could even comprehend. So I don't want to hear anyone talking about, oh, you need to be more grateful for the life you have, because the life we have, quite frankly, is garbage. No person in their right mind wants to live on this earth, especially as a modern day male. There's nothing for you. There's nothing to look forward to. A lot of people love to say that you have to find the beauty in the smallest things in life. You have to be able to appreciate certain things, even if it doesn't seem like much. And these people are just basically telling you to lick the crumbs off the floor that the other people have that have way more than you, leave on the ground as they feast on the dinner table and eat all their food's content, meaning they get their desires met, they're good looking, they have everything at the tip of their finger. Even when they have their own problems, they're able to avoid them. But you, as the daily average or just very unattractive man, you don't get to avoid anything. You get hit in the face with a just rock of sorrow. You get hit in the face with just shovels all the time of guilt and told that, oh, you're not enough, you need to do this, why are you complaining? And who gives a damn about what people think? I can complain all I want. You guys can feel the way that you want to as well. No person in their right mind wants to be in this world anymore, especially a modern day male, when you have to continuously go through struggle. What is the point to going through struggle and building this character when you're just going to die one day anyway? All for what? You're building a just good character. You're going through struggle, proving how masculine you are. All for what? So you to just die one day? Your breath is going to stop just like every other human being. So I don't want to hear anyone saying that struggle is good to build character. How is struggle good when it builds negativity? It builds low self-esteem when you go through too much suffering. And this is what a lot of people don't get. They just want to sit there and cope through the suffering when in reality, you can't do that. This is why we see more men are becoming mentally unstable. A lot of guys are on mental pills. A lot of men are just freaking insane nowadays. You add in the fact that they already have to perform more in the financial market. They have to find some type of good job and get out of their 9 to 5 freaking wage slave job, which is nearly impossible now if you're not really gifted or talented at anything. And on top of that, they don't have anyone to understand them. They don't have any type of moments of peace in their life. They don't even have a woman that can distract them from the sorrows of the world. And you're telling men that they should be grateful for something. You're just a worthless human being if you're telling men to be grateful who have nothing to be grateful for. And this is the problem with all this type of thinking of being positive. Being positive isn't going to get you anywhere but used. It's going to get you to be a target for people to take advantage of you, for them to steal your money, so they can just talk bad about you, about how dumb you are, and how just gullible and pathetic you just think positive for no reason. So That's all being positive is going to get you. And that's why people tell you that you should be more positive so they can in turn use you, exploit you for whatever they want to do. So that's the craziest thing about it, man. That's brutal. So this is what men have nothing to be grateful for. Do you think men are grateful for the fact that they're going to be alone the rest of their lives? Do you think men are grateful for the fact that they can't even get to experience the things that simple men who came before them had experienced in the 70s, the 80s, up until the 90s, with actually having good friends around you, somewhat, having a good social circle, being able to get a woman interested in you, even if it's not long term, just to have the experience around your buckle so you can move on in life and elevate. So whenever people are talking about, oh, you should be able to move past your issues, whether it has to do with dating or finance or family, you're not understanding that you have to have good experiences in order to move on. Your vibration is in your looks and your height, nothing else. You're doomed to live a life of sorrow, misery, and suffering when you are not just an all out, very attractive, handsome man. Being average is not enough. Being a guy who makes a certain minimal wage check to where he's just surviving off of it just to get by is not enough. So I just hate whenever people talk about you need to be grateful. What the heck are we going to be grateful for? We literally have nothing to be grateful for. You're going to tell us, oh, be grateful for the fact that you can breathe, you can walk, and use your hands. You want us to be grateful for that, but yet it means nothing. Being a person who is in good health means nothing when you can't even make the most of it. Being a person who can literally walk, use their hands, do extracurricular activity means nothing if you can't get anything out of it. If you can't turn it into a career, you can't make something useful out of it or get something to go your way in dating or just socializing with people in general, then what you do doesn't mean anything at that point. And a lot of men are doomed to live miserable lives and have a just horrible existence. A lot of men should have not been born on this planet because a lot of us go through unnecessary suffering every day. When you put your suffering and all your pain under the microscope of actually dissecting it for what it is, you realize how it doesn't make sense and you didn't learn anything from it. The only thing you learn from it is that you just have lower self-esteem and you can't trust anyone. And human beings are just horrible people. So you mean to tell me, oh, this is just some type of spiritual learning experience? Like, this is just all trash. There's nothing special about you or me going through what we're going through. There's no reward waiting on us. This just happened all by coincidence for people who just found themselves unlucky to have crappy families, crappy genetics, and just a crappy environment and just horrible experiences with people. You're never going to amount to anything if you haven't had certain experiences at a certain lifetime because it takes too much pressure. It takes too much pain to in order to be a man who's went through all of this crap to just bounce back. Because people love to tell you the stories about, oh, the people who went through all the troubles, they had romantic issues, they weren't able to see their family members, everyone quit talking to them because they followed their dreams and they didn't have any friends around them. They came back and got rich, but they never tell you about the people that are losers every day, the people who don't come back from it. They're not going to tell you that because they want you to keep believing in the lie of being grateful for something and striving towards some optimistic, stupid dream that doesn't exist for the majority of men. A lot of men are going to find themselves in their rooms miserable, angry every day, hating the world, and not wanting to do anything with their life. And that's just about it. And a lot of men have to get in touch with that and learn that nothing is for them. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you're new. Tell me what else you guys want me to elaborate on in the comment sections. I would highly appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. And like I always tell you guys, stay away from the modern woman. Thank you.